Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? You're now tuned into another episode of Stirring the Pot with Tigmatic. Listen, we here, we moving and booming. Let's get it.
Everybody will tag me with the pot with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode
and you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
With the Pot Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down. To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Hey G, what's up? Oh, I'm good. You see that going?
I really want you. I really want you. I really want your pepper soup. You caught my attention. My eyes on you, baby. Beautiful distraction. With me, I like it, go. I salute to the way that you shaking your boots. Hope you catching the shot that they shoot. So what's the deal? Oh, if you show me the mind, calling you from 6 to 9. Cause now you ain't in my mind, spoiling you from time to time. Give you stroking bind to bind, calling you from 6 to 9. Cause now you ain't in my mind, spoiling you from time to time. Everyone say, I got to let you go, go, go. But how can I leave without my heart? No, no, no. Everyone say, I got to let you go, go, go. But how can I see without my eyes? No, I really want you. I really want to be with you. I really want you. I really want your pepper soup. I really want you. I really want to be with you. I really want you. I really want your pepper soup. Pepper soup. I really want your pepper soup. Pepper soup. I really want your pepper soup. Pepper soup. Right side front seat on my motor. Ride with you, my name no be solo. Sugar bend it's not here, my polo. Both my side mirror, oh no no no. On me I get it, oh no sweet oh. Monday wakas in the sheet oh. Why oh, pepper soup. My belly stop, I don't need to. Everyone say, I got to let you go, go, go. But how can I leave without my heart? No, no, no. Everyone say, I got to let you go, go, go. But how can I see without my heart? I really want you. I really want to be with you. I really want you. I really want your pepper soup. I really want you. I really want to be with you. I really want you. I really want your pepper soup. Pepper soup. I really want your pepper soup. I really want your pepper soup. I really want you. I really want you. I really want you. Pepper soup, pepper soup, baby.
About 1:15 p.m., Southeast Patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue for a robbery that just occurred. When they arrived, they found a male suffering gunshot wounds, and that male was then transported to the hospital.
I
done made it out the struggle, I done made it out of my streets. I had days I seen brains on the concrete. I had days I came out and wasn't trying to speak. I had pain that remains under my feet. I had the rain switching lanes, old body. See me with her, ask me if I hit her, it's a probably. Catch a girl freak, I'm used to hit them in the alley. Biggest in the room, you ain't even in the lobby. Back streets raised me, I'm a backstreet baby. I got that roll call with the street lights, niggas play me. I got niggas think I'm crazy, I got bitches think I'm wavy. I got mom dukes looking at me saying I got lazy. I got shit I gotta do, and this ones I gotta do it for. I gotta make shit safe, run a corner store. I gotta make shit straight for the young boys. Keep them out the streets and out the reach of these dumb boys. Shit don't make sense, I'ma make moves. I'ma make hits like I'm Babe Ruth. We gon' take your chick out the Chris roof. I mean roof Chris, eat the cake too. This for all my brothers in them state boots. Miss you niggas, ain't no one that can replace you. To all the ones that's going and feel like I done failed you. Survivor's guilt is real, that they when I tell you. I'm thankful, I thank every moment that I ever had with who ain't here. I pray to God daily that we make it through the years. Tell them man, I'm grateful, I'm great. I'm greater than the hate that I'm getting thrown in my ear. No matter what they say, I'ma make it up out of here. We made it out of where they say they never make it out of. It's homicides, the news ain't always gotta say about it. They taking souls until their souls is getting taken out of them. They pride is high, they say they'll do it, I don't even doubt them. Yeah, I try to stand, they thinking mine clear. Tell them my clearing, it still ain't no fearing. Yeah, you done, but you ain't out, it ain't over. You the definition of a soldier. I'm thankful, I thank every moment that I ever had with who ain't here. I pray to God daily that we make it through the years. Tell them man, I'm grateful, I'm great. I'm greater than the hate that I'm getting thrown in my ear. No matter what they say, I'ma make it up out of here.
All right, folks. Listen, we are here. And you moving a little, y'all moving a little too fast now. Y'all wasn't supposed to turn y'all cameras on yet.
Oh, I was following you. I was following
Turn it back off. Hey, listen, I got my pot podcast and Stirring the Pot alumni here once again. Gee, what you doing? You might as well come back on, brother.
He might sleep.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Listen, I have the talented Rosie Bonds and Rasheed Sanders here to talk some new production, new track, new video, exclusive music. We moving and booming. How y'all doing?
All right.
We're doing good. Thank you for having us.
Hey, man, listen. Let's start. Ladies first. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, yes. It was yesterday, 2/5.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm grateful for life. And one of my biggest prayers is that I don't lose anybody this year.
That's right. What's going on, good brother?
What's going on? How y'all doing? It's your boy C, also known as Hypno. What's going?
Hypno. We got hypnotic music. And we got the lovely, talented Rosie Bonds here. So listen, it's been a while since y'all been on last time. You know, we had a nice experience, but y'all got some new music. So let's talk about it. What y'all got booming?
Dang, we got.
Who want to go first?
She could go.
Well, let's talk about it real quick. We got some new music that was, I feel like, divine intervention. The universe was working. Rosie went on a date on January the 1st.
The date was the last date of December.
Oh, okay. Well, she made a post. She made a post about one of her dates on the first day of January.
Yes.
The date and the post goes out and it goes viral. She got like 2.5 million views on the post.
Yeah.
By the date. Now, if the stars not aligned, I don't know what is.
That's definitely the stars align when you got 2.5 million people tuning in to what's going on about your date.
Yeah.
So, for those that didn't see and probably living under a rock, Roz, you want to break it down on about this viral moment and what happened?
Well, yeah. So, just like normal, when I go out, I'm like magnetic. So I'm driving down the highway, and this 18-wheeler is like honk honk, and I'm like, oh, I must be in his lane. Let me scoot over. So I scoot over. I didn't know if I was in his lane or not, and he's like honk honk, pull over, pull over. So I pull over on the side of the highway where the shoulder is. He's like, I want to talk to you. So it was the gas station right there in the shoulder of the highway. And so he gets out his truck. He's like, you're beautiful. I can see through the top of your truck down to your thighs. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I have these stems. My legs are like stems. And so then I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, can I have your number? I'm like, yeah. Gave him my phone number. He called me. Well, no, actually, honestly, he texted me and sent me his location. And he asked me for my Cash App. And he sent a private picture. And I texted him back and said, I don't know who you think you just met, but that was inappropriate. So we will not be talking, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And what happened was he ended up talking to me. He was like, I really apologize. Where we are, that is accepted. And normally if I was to do something like that, I would give a boob pic back or the anatomy of a woman's pic back. So I did say, okay, you get another chance, because where we are here in Georgia, that might be true. I believe him. Like normally people like bout it. He like, so I apologize. I will treat you like a woman, whatever. He called me when he was back in town, asked to take me to dinner. We went to dinner and he rapped all night. And when he was rapping, I wasn't even thinking like, I definitely did not think that would go viral. I've done more things in an effort to get a lot of attention, like post songs or post good content, with a whole effort of reaching hundreds and thousands of people. So when he's rapping and I'm in the passenger seat, I'm like, this guy did, like, I don't understand how I would attract that. I guess the music, but he didn't know that I was a musician.
Right.
So I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and after he was rapping for like 20 minutes, I pulled out my camera and just let the audio play and get my eyes so you would know it was really me in the car. And so he's rapping like this. He can't even see that I'm audio recording next to him. And people walking past, he parked at the gas station to rap. People walking past the car looking at him, and I'm just looking forward with the camera, whatever. But I ain't get no footage of him. And so then we go to dinner. And then he pulls out his phone to let me hear another rap song. And I'm like, oh no, turn it down. It's too loud in here. We went to R. Thomas.
Okay.
And I said, wait till we get in the car or whatever. When we got back in the car, he remembered. And then he freestyled. And I swear to God, y'all, I kind of like removed myself from the car a little bit, because I'm like, yo, I'm not going to say shut up. All the ladies in the comments was like, no, pull over. No, tuck and roll. You could just pay for the ambulance. No, get out. No, tell them shut the F up. No, pull the car over. Pull the steering wheel. I'm like, they like, whoa, let me out. But I just was very calm and in my own mind, like, this is almost over. And he's not a bad guy at all. He just he was not paying attention to the room or whatever. And so here we are today. I put up that night when I got home, all I had was the 2 pieces of footage, the earlier footage, the later footage. So I'm like, let me say something so they understand what the footage is. So that's when I get on, and I just walked in the door from this man, and I'm like, yo, I just said my little piece, nothing. I ain't think twice. I ain't fixed my hair. I ain't put no gloss on. And then I just edited in the reels. I put my talking, the early part of the day, the later part of the day, and put a context.
Right.
And then the next morning, I'm like, this a lot. And I told she, like, this a lot. And then he like, that joint gonna reach 1 million. I'm like, probably. And then it reached 1 million. I'm like, yo, let me go watch the post again. I want to see what they see. Because that was effortless. That was just my life, my story. So while we at it, once I started noticing everybody was quoting his raps and everything, I'm like, we need to remix it, because all the DJs always do that. They take a newscast and then remix it and make it a song. I'm like, let's remix it before a stranger remix it. He like, all right, come through. Go to She House. We remix it together. He make a beat. I use the guy's audio for the hook and his little part of his verse. And then I write my own verse about the experience from my point of view, and added it. So then when we did the music, I just was posting it and everything. And I'm like, man, we might as well do a video. And I was in Philly. The same video we just watched by Chiz, where it said Seen Visions, that's who shot my video in Philly too.
Right.
So that's how we got to.
And for those that don't know, folks, PNB Chiz is Rose's Rosalind's brother.
Yeah.
So that's fan. As y'all see the connection, that's why I put that together like that. Boom. Play Chiz and then Rose right on.
Yes.
That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened. That's how it go right. It's still going viral at the moment. I'm still, if people are listening that are I don't know, that are writers like for shows or write not necessarily scripts, but more like episodes, hit me up. I'm willing to collab to really maximize the moment and make it like long for longevity. But for now, we have the music, we have we did the video, and I talked to my friend Brad, who's a producer. When I was telling him the story, he was like, it sounds like Home Improvement. He was like we don't know who this John Doe guy is, so all we know is, nothing. We can't see him. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. So that's what we did for the video. And that's where we are now, just still pushing it, still utilizing social media the best way possible, and getting some professionals involved in trying to like push the music more. People telling me to get ads on the post, but I refuse to get ads on the post because it got to 2.5 million by itself. When I add an ad, I don't want people to think it got there from that. I'm cool with the momentum it has right now.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Here's my question about that. Do you feel like it's going to bring any unexpected opportunities or challenges going viral like that over this date?
Absolutely. One of the challenges is I'm single, so I date people, and like one or two of them follow me. So they're like, I hope there ain't no more date stories coming. I'm like, why? What? How'd you get on my page? Like I am dating, but normally they wouldn't know when I went on a date, So that's one of the challenges. Another challenge is being ready to go viral. Going viral costs money too.
Absolutely.
Although you can make money from going viral, until the money comes, it costs to go viral. We had to put together a video shoot. We had to get styled up for the video shoot. We had to do some stuff. I think that's another challenge. I was ready like website. I was ready like a house studio. I was ready like we have ideas to catapult it, but it's you gotta be able to afford to go viral and maximize the moment.
So the track, she produced the track?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on you, my man. Let's talk about the inspiration that you drew for this track. Tell us a bit about it.
I mean, pretty much, Rosie came to me. She said, we got to do a song. I said, okay, come through. She sent me the videos of the guy rapping, the original ones. And
what did you
I
think of
took,
his rapping?
I mean, you know, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I was able to create a vibe like a trap type beat and get him on, sync him up with the beat. And then I did some creative things with AI and added another voice with him, like a girl's voice on the hook part. So it's like an AI voice in the female version singing with him on that hook part. Ain't been the same, ain't been the same to the chain. Um and you know, I just put some 808s, man. You know what I'm saying? The beat ain't take long, probably took like 10 minutes to make.
Yeah.
Um and then we just kind of, you know what I mean, chopped it up, whatever. Rosie laid down her part, and then we just faded it out at the end, had him rapping at the end, man. It was real quick, man. It was cool, man. It was fun though. It was
That's
fun.
It,
dope.
yeah. Yeah.
So how do you stay innovative with your production? How do you stay innovative like that? And what motivates you to just whip something out of thin air like that to, you know, turn it into something?
I got the juice, man. I got the juice, brother. You know,
Yeah.
Talk
you
heavy,
know,
young king. Talk heavy.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I've been doing it for a long time, and you can pretty much give me anything, and I could create something. Like Rise always comes to me with ideas, and I think about 95% of the time I hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, you know, she'll be like, "Hey, I want this to sound like this." Like even Dorothy, you know what I'm saying? That y'all hear later. You know what I'm saying? She came to me with a concept, and we created it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think it's my musical background and my theory background as well, which allows me to be
For
able to kind
sure.
of move around like that musically.
For sure.
Oh,
People
that's
don't
what's up.
understand. People don't understand how, people clown school and say, you don't got to go to school. No, you don't have to go to school to make money nowadays. You don't. But
Yeah,
schooling is not bad for the things that'll be in the brain stratosphere. Like it'll just be there, a part of you. It'll be ingrained in you. So just like people always compliment my skill with social media, although I'm still figuring it out, but some of it is innate to me because I went to school for marketing and merchandising. So
right.
these classes that I took for 4 years was about color theory, convincing the people, get into people's mind and take it and make them come in the store and spend money. So my post is my store. That's my station. So
That's cool.
although people not always spending money with me, time is money, and they spend a lot of time on my station.
Oh, that's cool.
So
You
that's just
know,
a piggyback off of his schooling and the things that he's able to come up with. That stuff is ingrained in you once you go to school, even though sometimes our degrees not used directly. His is, and mine is, in a sense. But my 9 to 5 is not marketing and merchandising, but it's ingrained in you, and it might be used in other ways later in life.
yeah, that's true. And to piggyback off what you said, I didn't go to school, so I understand what you mean by that. But sometimes you can learn things, and when you learn some things, you learn off the whim, or you just go by what you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I read this book, Marketing for Dummies, right? I read the book Marketing for Dummies, and the book Marketing for Dummies led me to have 100K views across all platforms now, and I'm trying to grow more just from the things I learned from the book. So school might not be for everybody, but learning is great.
Correct. Learning is great. Right.
Education
Yes.
helps you go a far way. So school definitely is worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my next question, here's my next question. And this is for the both of y'all. All right. Here's my next question. Which project are you most proud of recently and why? Who want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. So on you.
I'm very proud of this new song that just came out on Rise's birthday, February the 5th. Correct, Rise?
Yeah.
Song called Dorothy. I'm really proud of it. Production wise, just the whole body of work. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very emotional piece in my opinion. It doesn't sound like what you was like, it's not R&B. You know, it's like I don't know, pop with a twang of country, and got a lot of things mixed up with it. You know what I'm saying? But I really loved the record, and it's dedicated to her uncle as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. We put our heart and soul in the record, man. So I'm really proud of this. I mean, just jumping into the new year with a song like this.
Oh, that's cool. So on you, Rise.
Yeah, I must agree. Dorothy is like a score for a movie more so. And I did play on like the Wizard of Oz and the things that those characters were missing towards life. So I just did that, and that's how I came up with my hook, as far as tapping the shoes to get home to you. And when she and I work, we normally sit down, listen to some sounds and some chords and stuff, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, or I'll be like, I don't know, because he's trying to bring in them things. What's them things called?
With the hi-hats?
Yes. I hate hi-hats. Sometimes he's sneaking in there like, I
The
don't
hi-hat
know.
throw you off, huh?
They remind me of, I don't know, bootleg or something.
You don't
But
like hi-hats.
when he does it, I guess he found his own way to sneak them in, because they'll be in stuff, but I don't even know. I'll just know because he said it. But so, yes, Dorothy for sure. That's like a score. That's supposed to be in like the next Wizard of Oz or that next movie, Wicked.
Wicked 2.
Yeah, Wicked or something like that. And I know that something big will come from it. So I am going to be like tomorrow and over the weekend, I'm gonna look for ways to promote the song more. I was looking up like stuff on TikTok. And I'm also, I'm proud that we were able to pull together Ain't Rhino Dino so fast. And with it not being such a serious song, it shows how versatile we are, because that's the whole joke. And then I'm proud of another song I did with a camp, and it's called Street Sweepers. And it's for the camp because they're cleaning up the streets of Philadelphia. And it's with a camp called As I Plant This Seed, or a youth program called As I Plant This Seed, my friend Ryan. So that was produced by somebody else, produced by Poster and another guy, I can't remember his name. But so Street Sweepers, I'm proud of that too, because it's for the culture, for the community, and they're trying to make it like a theme song for the mayor to like convince people to clean the streets. And I did it with the youth, and we talked about all our senses: see, touch, hear, smell, feel, taste, whatever. And that's how we wrote the song, very descriptive about cleaning up the street on a hot day, and then getting something to eat, and then getting in the fire hydrant and looking at sneaks hanging on the wires, and very detailed, using my notebook, Stella Lyrics notebook. So I'm actually proud of everything that came out. The awesome. other thing that we had that came out, we threw a lot of stuff out. So we probably skip a year, but then we just come. But it's called Wipeout. And I I run across this lady that surfs in high heels. And when I seen her on my timeline, that was so refreshing to me. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a baby father. It wasn't a poem. It was very new. High heels. She surfing with gowns on, glasses, eating burgers, like she's walking down the street. You could tell she riding waves. You could tell she using her abs. and you can tell it's not AI. She show you how they getting in the water, and she does it in Dubai. So I reached out to her. She has a whole bunch of followers. I'm like, hey, you inspired a song out of me. Can I write you one? She was like, yeah. And I wrote it. She shared it. I was told that her post cost a lot of money per story, and she shared it in her stories 3 times. So I know that that's value. Even though it was, just her promoting what I've done for her. But so I put the song out. It's called Wipeout.
Oh, that's cool.
That she and I
But you
did
find
that.
a lot of inspiration on social media for your creativity. Yeah. I think that's pretty dope,
Yeah, and I'm not easily inspired because the timeline is not so filling.
Yeah, it's a lot of negativity on social media.
Yes, it's not a lot of vegetables and
Absolutely.
fruits on there. Yeah. It could be, and I know it is about your algorithm. I don't watch dangerous stuff. Dangerous stuff still come down my timeline. Like I can't watch somebody get shot. I can't watch boxing. That stuff still come down my timeline. So I don't know how it slides in.
You can't watch boxing, you said?
No, I can't
watch.
Oh
man, that's one of my favorite
that
sports.
kind of contact.
I'm actually starting to like women's boxing a whole lot more thanks to Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? She be doing the thing. Like,
I can't watch.
Shout out to her.
Stuff.
She just won too.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. As soon as somebody send me a post and somebody be like, "What you say?" I'll be like, I click right out of it because that's going nowhere good. Super heavy empath. I don't like none of that.
So here's my question for you. How do you balance working with different artists while maintaining your own style?
Say that one more time. I couldn't hear you. What you say?
How do you balance working with different artists and maintaining your own style?
Well, so my own style is more so pretty much like what I want to do. Like, I get like outside of the box, but when I'm working with other artists, I try to hone into what they actually want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If somebody, what their style is, but for me personally, I play the saxophone, I play the piano, you know what I'm saying? I might do anything that inspires me. All genres of music inspire me. So, I might do some Radiohead type music, you know what I'm saying? Some alternative, anything like that. But with other artists, most of the time they're coming with their own direction and what they want. And so I just cater to what they want. You know what I'm saying? And again, just with my knowledge of music theory, I know how to morph into different categories pretty easily.
So how hard is it to actually read the music notes?
It's not hard at all when you are trained to do it all your life. You know what I'm saying? It's really not hard to read music.
Oh man, that's what's up.
It's a skill set that you gotta acquire over time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to him, but he channeled his inner Liam Neeson. I've acquired a set of skills. For over time, I've acquired them. There's no way
that's real. He could pull out all types of instruments.
That's what's up, though. So, any upcoming collaborations we should know about from you?
Nah, I'm just to be honest with me, I'm in the shed right now, brushing up on my piano. So
that's nice.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on growth and getting better. And it's just going to make me a better producer and songwriter. So I already know how to play the piano, but I'm getting piano lessons as well. With this guy named Eric G out in LA. And this cat's a great teacher, man. And he's really getting me where I need to be. as a piano player. So I want to get to the point where I'm playing on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So these singles that you got coming, Rosie, which one is your favorite?
That's hard because they all so different. Like I said earlier, I love how we created Rhino Dino. Definitely can't say it's my favorite, but I like how we followed the energy and got it done. Dorothy is like timeless. So that's just going to stand the test of time. Street Sweepers can be timeless and could really represent the city. And Wipeout, I just love how somebody could inspire that type of thing. Like, so all different mediums of art are happening here. It was sports, is just inspired by just vision, and then inspired by music, and then infused together. It's like a cool song that could really be in like what's that show where they ran in a Baywatch film or a Baywatch spinoff? Like, so I love it. All of it could be placed in something or score for something.
Oh, that's dope. So let's talk your Wawa pitch.
Oh,
yes, Wawa. Call me Wawa.
Yeah, see, look, I be knowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, observation.
That was another situation where I had to morph into something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you just hear it in the music,
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how y'all put that together.
Yo, again, I'm visiting Philly. I better record all of my moments, okay? I'm visiting Philly. My brother's baby mom went to get me a coffee, and I don't know if she made it or the barista made it. It was from Wawa. And when I sipped it, I'm like, damn, that thing, like, sometimes I get coffee and need a little bit more brown sugar or a little bit more dairy-free creamer. It was like flawless. I said, whoa, and I just picked up the camera and talked about it. And then Wawa was like, well, when are you coming back on my post? I'm like, tomorrow. What do you want? What do you want to do? You gonna make me some more? And they was like, we want to send you some merch, and then you post it, and we'll put it on our page. So when they sent me the merch, I'm like, I always think bigger. I'm like, they're gonna send me some merch. We need a song.
Right.
So when I post the merch, they got a song attached. And he like, all right, well, come on. They headed on down the She House. That I still use navigation to get there. I don't know how. And we got that done. Bam, like just like glue. It's too easy. It's too simple. It's too easy. It's two people that put their hours in way separate because I didn't know him in Philly. I knew him out here. It's two people that put their hours in separate parts of the world, separate times, even if it was in the same city. But when come together, you can tell everybody put their work in.
Right.
So I really could come. The lady that wants the next song for the Boardwalk Vegan Restaurant, she wants something from like the Scat Pack. What's it called? Doo-wop music.
Doo-wop.
Yeah. So I'm gonna study some doo-wop so that she could use that for her restaurant. But so yeah, it's just easy when you dealing with people that put the work in too.
So Wawa made that a commercial for you?
Well, no, they shared my commercial I made for them on their platform.
Oh man, they need to throw the bag at you and make that a commercial.
Know what? I'm glad you just said that because I hadn't thought. I just was told by this viral coach, and she was like, any company you ever really want to talk to, you go to LinkedIn and get their email.
Absolutely.
You don't get it off their website. So that reminds me, I need to go to LinkedIn for Wawa's email.
Hey, listen, I use LinkedIn for everything.
Yeah,
that's why we're on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're on LinkedIn. So the people on LinkedIn, they're watching right now. So if you want a jingle, These are the two people to holler at, folks.
Easy.
These are the two people.
Easy.
Rosie Bonds and Hypno Music. Let's get it. All right. So, all right. Here's my next question.
Oh, I want to do this shit really fast. My uncle that passed, Georgie Bonds, he is where Chiz and I get our drive for music from. So my uncle, he passed at 71 or 72. He just had his last show 5-6 weeks ago. His band carried him to the stage. He performed. His band carried him back to his wheelchair. So that's just a testament to how driven he was as a musician. He didn't have no side jobs or the things that I still feel like I need to do, probably from fear or just not being bold enough. He said, all I want to ever do is play the blues and be a cowboy. And
right.
He was a blacksmith.
Definitely mentioned him too.
Yep, he was a blacksmith and a bluesman.
Yeah, he said y'all used to sing "Sell That Monkey."
I didn't sing that. I think the boys sang that. I don't know.
He said he used to make y'all sing "Sell That Monkey."
Yeah, I do remember that though. But yeah, so definitely he is very, very important in our careers. And super supportive. Because when I got offered a gig in Morocco, he was like, let me look in to make sure there's no wars going on there, no fighting. And then he called me a day later. He said, there's no fighting there. You're clear to go, and I'll take you to get your passport. And so he got me my passport so I could perform in Africa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite part about the music? Is it the performance part or the making it part? What's your favorite part? Who wants to go first on that? Putting it together or performing?
Yo.
Well, go ahead, Roz.
I love performing. Absolutely do. I don't perform enough, actually. So I do have to get out there. And I do more studio work than performing, but I'm a great performer. But I think letting whatever energy flow through me to get it done, I think that's the highest part. It gets no higher than that. And then sharing it with the world is another high part. And then watching people react to you live in shows is another. They all different segments of a high. But channeling whatever you channeling and getting that out, that Kundalini energy and creating, that's a high. When I leave the studio, I'm done. I'm mentally, I gave it all.
Oh, that's awesome. How about you? Which one you like better, performing or production? Excuse me.
I'm kind of torn because I like both. I kind of grew up as a performer. I grew up as a performer. I used to play all the time on stage. I mean, pretty much all my life. So I love the performing aspect, but I also love producing and creating music out of thin air just as much. So it's kind of hard for me to pick one, but I mean, if I had to, I think being on stage and just playing in front of people and getting those reactions, and when you're playing good music, making them move and stuff. I love that. I love watching people move and being able to have that kind of power energetically and with the frequencies that we're playing for people to move and be moved by what you're doing on stage. So if I had to choose, I would be a performer. Yeah.
I just had an idea while you was talking.
What's that?
You heard it here first. We gotta find the strip clubs. You get your saxophone. This genre is called Make It Clap Sax. Make it clap. The sax and make it clap. Okay, and you're gonna walk through there, and the girls going and then yeah. Yeah, but maybe that's not in alignment with your fast. But whatever cheat days you got, that could be your on the sax making it clap track. That's what it is.
So y'all do a lot of sync licensing, right? As far as putting y'all stuff on shows and stuff like that.
No, that's the goal.
So
I have stuff that's been on shows, but the goal is to do a lot of it.
Right, you want to be on a lot of shows, but break down the importance of sync licensing with your music and the pros and cons of it. Give us some pros and cons.
I don't know if it's cons.
Well, give us the pros.
It could change your life. It could change your life because sometimes streaming and downloading and all of that, they don't pay your bills like a sync license can. That a commercial that could be going on forever, or a show that could keep on going, like whatever is the beginning of the Martin Lawrence show, or whatever is the beginning of stuff like that. It's like some of that stuff could be for life, like a McDonald's jingle and whatever brand,
right?
And a good lawyer that could negotiate some stuff for you properly. You know, it's what you know, and then it's what somebody that studies this all day, every day to protect people may know more.
See,
I'm gonna speak on the cons, because I've done a lot of research on it, and I'll say that one of the biggest cons as far as syncing licensing is the market is very saturated because of people not making money on their music through streaming. Streaming is paying so little, so now sync is like the new record deal or the new record label. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone is like flooding these music supervisors with music, so you got quality music that's getting drowned out by so many submissions of people who probably is not. I mean, I'm not saying that people sitting in trash music, but it's a lot of people that are. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a political thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can kind of push this stuff to the front. I mean, now they have sites where they got syncing sites and stuff, but all that stuff is political as well because it's so saturated. I talk to Rosie about this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Rosie about this all the time. Like, there needs to be some type of organization that filters quality music and music that's not quality, because there are people who are making really good quality music who is having a hard time with either getting heard or getting their music placed because these music supervisors are bombarded with so many submissions of stuff that they got to go through.
I agree with you there, which is why I came up with my own solution myself. And you and I talked about that before, and I promise you, I am going to get these tracks to you too. But I came up with my own solution of just starting my own internet radio station. You know what I'm saying? Going in radio, people listen to it. They listening in Australia, they listening in Mexico, they listening in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So the station's only about 2.5 weeks old, but it's starting to move a little bit, and I'm thankful for that. So to get people heard, because it's, like you said, oversaturated in so many different areas of music, but sync licensing, I can imagine how oversaturated it is because of Spotify and how they're not paying people like they should, but they just made the biggest amount of money than any other record label.
Yeah, exactly.
They are the giant right now, but they paying very little. Like, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about that? Like, what's y'all take on that?
We need a union.
That would definitely help.
I just think we need a union. I don't see how it could happen with the little people individually, but if it was a union, like people coming together, not only marching down into DC to talk to people, but like literally having meetings, and just like construction workers have a union, somebody to really protect. I don't even know if we'll see that in our lifetime. It seems doable. We got all types of stuff. Cars is flying. People are president.
I like the way you worked it that. People is president.
It seemed doable. It seemed like where is this union? Like,
I just want to say that what bothers me the most about it is that this digital age of music has taken away from authenticity of music. And music is not really appreciated like it used to be, you know. And I'm a little old school, you know what I'm saying? But I remember the days when we used to go to the, you know, Tower Records. People probably don't even know that no more, what that is.
South Street.
You know what I'm saying? Where you go to this record store and you digging through, you know, looking through all the records and finding new stuff, and you know, listening to it for months on end, or you know, one single will last 6 months. You know, you put a song out now, it's like, okay, where's the next one? And it's so much energy and creativity that goes into this music that it's not appreciated, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I think it's really like that because people's attention spans are very short now. And before, you know, it wasn't a social media era where everything was thrown in your face. You know, you had to, like you said, you had to wait for the next record. Your favorite artist took 6 months to a year to drop a new album. You know, and now it's like artists are making new albums every few weeks. And that's why, honestly, the guy that everybody was saying was the guy took the L the way he did, because he was oversaturating everything and dropping too much music. It wasn't no real creativity. It started becoming to the point where you knew what he was going to say next.
Yeah.
Like, if we being completely honest about it, like, you knew how his melody was going to sound, and you knew what he was going to say next, and you knew what his topic was going to be about every single time. And this is why the guy that just got the five. Straight like
What's
that.
the
You know what
five?
I'm saying? Huh?
What's the five?
Grammys.
Oh, okay.
The Grammys.
Who got that? Who did?
Kendrick
Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you know, and that's why I was saying, you know, we kind of knew what his opponent was kind of doing, because it was repetitive. And that's the problem with music right now. Everything is so repetitive that there's no authenticity. Like you said, there's no creativity, there's no artistic inspiration from life itself, because a lot of people aren't talking about real life. They just talking about the club in every track now. It's like, okay, we get it. You got money, we got that.
Kendrick music is like art, like at the
It's
art
for the
museum.
soul.
It's
right.
art.
Very artistic, and you can hear it. So when we listen to artists that sound like that, him and Cole, this is why they outlast people, because they have something for the spirit. You know, it's something that touches the inside. You know, I don't want to pop every time I hear something. I want to sit there and be like, yo, he said what? Yo, that was deep. Yo, bring that back.
It ain't nothing like wordplay.
Music right now.
It ain't nothing like wordplay.
Right, wordplay. Punchline, like, you know, like little digs at people, that's cool, but where's the wittiness with your dig? You know? That's missing. You know? So, you know, we come from that era. So I might sound like the old guy to the young folks. I might sound like the old guy that's saying, bring the old style back. But honestly, if you take a look around, the people that's been really winning in the past few years is the old guys. You know what I'm saying? So
the wisdom.
Right, and that will always win over anything else, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I don't want to sound like a old head that's hating on the younger generation or nothing like that, because some of these people in the younger generation, they are younger generation than me, because I'm older than both of you dudes anyway.
Right.
But we come from an era where you really had to show that talent and be authentic. So
Correct.
to piggyback off what y'all was saying, I agree with y'all 1000%. So
Correct.
Let's talk this video. What's the name of the song?
So it Ain't Been the Same, aka Rhino Dino. And I named it Rhino Dino because a lot of people was hashtagging it. And I feel like in case somebody looking for it, they could find it by either one of the repetitive parts of the song.
Right. All right. So y'all ready? We about to drop. Let's get into it. Rhino Dino, Ain't Been the Same, Rosie Bonds. Let's get it.
Ain't been the same, no it ain't been the same, no it ain't been the same, it ain't been the same since you changed, but people gon' change, but people gon' change, no it ain't been the same, no it ain't been the same, it ain't been the same since you changed, but people gon' change, but people gon' change.
It ain't been the same since I met you on the highway. You was switching lanes, 18 wheels like it's an Audi. Came back to town and you took me out to dinner. Now we going viral, Rhino Dino, line of winner. They suggesting the emojis on my algorithm. It look like Jurassic Park and you rap from day to dark. And the vegan meal was popping from our timeless kitchen. But in that karaoke car, I just wished upon a star, cause the shit ain't been the same.
Like a rhino, or a dino. Like a rhino, like a rhino, like a rhino, or a dino. Like a rhino, like a rhino, like a rhino, or a dino. Like a rhino, like a rhino, like a rhino, or a dino. Like a rhino, like a rhino. Or you got that fighter I want to acquire. Matter of fact, it's so good I'm gonna retire. Yeah, I take it back. I cut it like
I just got home from a date. And this is why I don't date rappers.
I like it. I like it. Rosie, where you at, Rosie? She was here.
There she go.
There she go.
I don't know how I hit that mute.
I like it. I like it. What was that? The bull bars, like a rhino? That's what he was saying?
Yes, like a rhino. He was freestyling in my car. He was freestyling.
Well, we got some fire emojis going up here. Yeah, that was dope. It was definitely dope. That beat fire too, my guy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So what can we expect on this the project? We got a few minutes. We at the 59-minute mark, but we can do like 2 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? What can we expect with these tracks that are also going to be featured on Going In Radio, folks? So go on Zeno FM, download the app. The tunes are there. Y'all gonna hear Rosie on there. Y'all hear some of me on there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear She production on there. We moving and moving, y'all. Listen, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So tell the people what they can expect, though.
Magic.
Gee.
Always big vibes.
Me and Rosie got several songs that we're going to be dropping this year that we're very proud of. We got quite a few that we did last year that we're going to release this year, so I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to some of my new production since I've been, tightening up on my piano. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we're elevating, man, moving up. And so yeah, man, I'm looking forward to those things. So be on the lookout for some more music. We got new music out now. Just go on Apple Music or any streaming platform that you listen to music to, and you can listen to it there as well. All of the songs that Rosie mentioned are on every streaming platform that you can think of.
Oh, that's dope, man. Listen, y'all already know anything y'all want dropped. All y'all gotta do is hit me up and say, Tig, look, we got a banger for you. New video, Tig. New single, Tig. And it will get played here.
Let's go.
Y'all already know, like, that's how I get down when it comes to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We moving and booming. And thank y'all once again for coming on Stirring the Pot. I'm going to need y'all to stir one time for me.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, me.
Stir the pot.
Yeah, stirring the pot, man.
You guys are drug dealers.
Oh, hey, listen. No, we stirring a different pot. We stirring the musical pot.
We stirring the music pot, right?
We stirring the music pot.
I'm just joking. I'm from the hood. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, it was awesome to have y'all on once again, as always. And turn y'all cameras off, mute y'all mics, and I'm going to talk a quick second and then end it. Stay on, though. All right, folks, there you have it. My guest dropped the new joint, you know what I'm saying? Go on the station, listen to the music. They moving and booming as always. These are like my two favorite people to have on the show because they're so energetic. They keep it real and they dope souls. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, go on Zeno FM, type in Going In Radio, click on the station, listen to it. You can find it on Google. Also, Power 105, you can catch the show on Power 105 in Florida, Dollar Radio, iHeart, iTunes, and Apple Music now. So, listen, folks, we moving, we moving a bit out here. So, I want you guys to stay tuned in, keep it locked in, and thank y'all for watching another rendition of The Pot, Stirring the Pot with Tigmatic. Peace.
Everybody will tap in with the pot.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an
Hill, and you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
And with the Pop Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down.
To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
They really wanna take me out the game, I know.